You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hi there, Days of Our Lives fans. We have got your 2-week spoilers for January 13th through the 24th. Jada smells a rat, Cat gets a shot, and Xander is tricked. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not subscribed, please click that button. Let's get into it. Monday, January 13th, we have Stephanie telling Sarah that Phillip has gotten half of Titan through a forged letter. And the thing is, it's going to be very upsetting. Sarah's going to go over and confront Phillip and Kate. It looks like Stephanie is going to have Monday or Tuesday another confrontation with Phillip, and then she is going to turn to Kayla, who is going to console her daughter. Meanwhile, Steve is consoling Marlena, who is very upset about John's prolonged absence. She's lonely, she's very worried, and she's going to catch him up on her conversation with Kat about her calling John a hero and saying that he saved Katarina's life by helping fake her death, and he was definitely not the one who killed her mother because her mom is alive and well, thanks to John. Meanwhile, Chad runs into Kat and sparks are flying. He doesn't like the fact that sparks are flying and it's a little awkward. So that happened on Friday and it repeats again on Monday with some more to it. And Xander is busy complaining to Maggie as the week kicks off, and I'm sure it's about Phillip. On Tuesday, January 14th, Jada is over at the mansion. She is going, I don't know if she's going to come to the mansion on Tuesday or Wednesday, but she has a little showdown with EJ and she wants to know if he knows where Rafe is and demands that he come clean. But then on Wednesday, EJ is actually enlisting Arnold's help. So during this time while Jada is at the mansion, what looks like Rafe is going to come up out of the secret corridor in the living room, but I am very certain that that is actually Arnold and that EJ is using him to try to shut up the suspicions that Jada has, because Rafe is definitely still down there all tied up. Leo needs a favor from Abe on Tuesday, and Sean is very happy that JJ Devereaux is back to the Salem Police Department as his partner. Meanwhile, Javi and Gabi are having fun and teasing each other at the house, and Javi and Carrie are heating things up this week. And of course, as we know, Carrie is the new lady whistleblower. Also on Wednesday, in addition to EJ turning to Arnold for help, we have got Leo and Javi sharing a friendly moment. And anytime they are friendly, Carrie comes around and gets very snarky because he's basically trying to steal Leo's entire life. Sarah makes a decision. She does not want Xander to know that Phillip has stolen half the company. So Sarah is going to be in on this trick that's being played against her husband. And Sarah asked Stephanie not to tell anyone. I think Sarah thinks it's better if Xander has Phillip there with him. And I think she is going to basically make Phillip an offer he can't refuse to play nice with Xander or else. And also on Wednesday, Xander actually makes a peace offering to Phillip, which is really interesting because Phillip deserves nothing at this point. Thursday, January 16th, we have got Rachel Black acting out. She's being really, really naughty, and Kristen catches her at it. Definitely need to get that kid over to therapy, and things are going to get worse this week. Meanwhile, Ava is having second thoughts about getting involved in this romance with Brady. He has got so much emotional baggage. He could be a whole baggage claim area, and she just doesn't want any part of this Kristen and Rachel drama. Leo spends some time with Marlena. She stops by his room at the Salem Inn, and he's got some troubling news for her. He is really frustrated about this Lady W thing. Meanwhile, Gabi is telling Javi, don't be friends with Leo. Cut him out of your life. He can't be trusted. He's garbage, but I don't think Javi is going to do that. But things are also getting tense because his boyfriend, Carrie, doesn't like Leo and is clearly jealous. And Tate makes a romantic gesture towards Holly Jonas, but it's kind of too little too late at this point since he has not been owning up to the mistakes he's making, and she is finding out crucial information from other people because he just won't man up. Friday, January 17th, we have Holly realizing that Tate and Sophia are bonding. Those two are going to be having an ultrasound of their baby this week. They have an appointment with Kayla, so that is a really, really big deal. Kristen runs over to Brady's place, all worked up and upset, and interrupts Ava and Brady's afternoon together, and she's in a panic, and it looks like because Rachel is missing. Meanwhile, Leo lays a trap to try and identify and expose the new lady whistleblower, and Doug 3 finally pays off his debts, and looks like maybe Holly borrowed some money from Maggie. She offered to. I don't know how he would pay them off otherwise. Going into the second week, Monday, January 20th through Friday the 24th, Jada has noticed that Rafe is acting unusual, but she can't put her finger on what it is. On New Year's Eve, remember when it was like time to kiss? He didn't even wait until the ball counted down to 1, and then he was slobbering all over her mouth in this really awkward way, and he's calling her pet names that he never has before. And it's kind of like the last time that they pulled this thing with Arnold replacing Rafe, he had a car wreck and had hit his head, and they were basically having him convince Sammy that it was something to do with the brain injury. But there's no excuse this time, and Jada is an investigator, so maybe she's going to figure out exactly. It's hard to even think, how would you figure this out? Because why would you ever assume it was a possibility that there is a doppelganger of your fiance out there? Holly and Doug 3 continue bonding as distance grows between her and Tate. Sarah has that monumental secret, and I wonder if Xander will forgive her when it inevitably comes out, because of course we know it is, because it's Salem. Phillip, of course, is frustrated that his big mouth has cost him his relationship with Stephanie, and now he is basically under Sarah's thumb and having to be a real brother and a real nice brother to Xander or else. Kat is integrating herself into Salem society. Looks like she is going to take this job with Marlena as her assistant, and of course Chad keeps running into her, and she's not going anywhere because she is helping take care of her little siblings. And the search for Rachel is on, but is it foul play or just a filthy little trick? And Gabi and JJ celebrate his new job at the Salem PD and the fact he is staying in town and things are going so well for them. Alex and Joy get steamy, but he may have regrets when he finds out that Stephanie has ditched Phillip. Javi is in bed with the new Lady W while Leo is laying a trap to reveal his identity. And I just wonder if Javi may figure it out before Leo does. And with Doug 3 clear of debts, will he settle down and get a real job and let Julie convince him to stay in Salem? Holly is a definite temptation, and Brady may not let Ava push him away, but of course he's going to be focused on Rachel and finding her for the moment. And get ready for those sparks between Belle and EJ.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.